go, shot. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready. Set. 70 Lion. Ready. Ready, ready. Come on. Set, go. Ready. Down. Ready. Let's go now. Check it. Set up. Ready. Set. Hut. Here we go. Hut. Let's go. Ready. Here we go. Shot. Go. Set. Ready. Set. Ready. Ready. Take off. Come on. Ready. Hut. Down. Hut. Let's go now. Ready. Set up. Go. Set. Set up. Here we go. Ready. Let's go.
some turmoil threatens their roster in the early season. A challenge has been made for a top spot on the depth chart. Competition breeds success, but coaches will decide how far the competition goes.
Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. And tonight we've got a preseason matchup, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the New York Giants. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Shoves him aside. And we'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm that is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Fisher. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And the coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Got a man and he hits him in stride. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Taylor. Nifty move. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 36. To the right side, this is Taylor. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Operating for the gun. Fisher. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
So here are the Giants now in great field position to start their initial drive. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones absolutely believed in himself coming out of high school. Went to Alabama despite the fact there are many high-profile quarterbacks already on the roster and blossomed into a Heisman Trophy candidate in his final season with 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Steady, consistent as a passer, doesn't have the biggest cannon for an arm, but can stretch the field and lay those passes in on the deep ball.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
Throwing Jones. Now he's going to step up and run. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
That's an early scrambler viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're already giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Rain. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Jones. Now he'll tuck this and run. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Giants use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Oh, able to avoid him. And he returns this to the 22. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
At the 20-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the gun on 3rd down, Fisher. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. First and 10, Taylor now. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off-play action, Fisher. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Down the right sideline. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow the touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Taylor. Now inside the 25. Fights through him. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. 88 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Here's Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Diving for the end zone. The ball's knocked out. And the defense says they have it. They do. 1 play into the ball game, an early turnover.
You can't admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try to pick up the 1st down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaching is going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact so much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Now it's the backup Mariota. Drops it underneath to Thomas. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. Out from the shadows of their goal line. Here's 1st and 10 from the 11. Play fake. Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Off the play fake. Mariota. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
Okay, ready?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Ready? Blue check.
They run with Thomas. And able to get this one all the way out to about the 46-yard line. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we ready.
Quick throw out wide from Mariota. His first catch, good for 9 in the 1st down.
Ready up.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's check right. Hut.
This is Thomas. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29.
To throw Mariota. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there at 22.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Set. Ready.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
Well, Steven, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
The Colts send out their punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. "62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And a short pickup to about the 25. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Mariota.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Giants 1st down.
Now Thomas. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action now. Mariota. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And his throw here is incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing. Mariota. is caught. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On the ground, it's Thomas. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 28.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Giants 1st down.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
2nd and 6.
Let's put.
They'll find Everett there, complete. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. To throw is Mariota. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2.
On play action, Mariota. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Mariota. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Collins. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2nd and a couple.
Again, Darnold. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And he comes back with one complete. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Darnold now to throw. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
Just had to hold on to the ball.
Charles, Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how frequently we see fumbles returns in the house. But if you are inclined to pick this as the game signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic, and as noted, we still have a half a ball to play.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Mariota. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. After the interception, here's Darnold. That's complete. It's Collins. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Back to throw, Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
There, ready.
Mariota. Short throw, that's caught by Davis. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They go play action. Mariota. Throw left side complete. That's Hunter. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Thomas. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
2nd and 9.
Off the RPO, he completes it. Well, the Giants are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get it down close close to the goal line, but not quite in. Second and goal from the 1.
Second and goal.
And he'll run again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Ready.
Mariota to throw it. Out left, he's got it to Edwards. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And now the rookie's free. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. That is a play that you just do not see very often, maybe a couple times a year. The blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, it's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a... And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go ahead.